Chapter 1, the chemistry trap. Just a little breakdown, but let's get into it. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection? The conversations were effortless. You couldn't stop thinking about them. Every text message made you smile. Every phone call gave you butterflies. It felt like you had finally met someone different. Most people call it chemistry. But here's the question. Does chemistry automatically mean you found the right person? That's what chapter 1 is all about. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that strong feelings automatically means strong relationships. But feelings can be confusing. Sometimes what feels exciting isn't actually healthy. Think about it this way. Have you ever watched a scary movie? Your heart races, your hand sweats, your body reacts. Now think about riding a roller coaster. Your heart races, your hand sweats, your body reacts. Your body has similar reactions to two completely different experiences. Relationships can work the exact same way. Sometimes your heart is racing because you're genuinely excited. Other times it's racing because you're worried, confused, or don't know where you stand. The problem is, many people mistake the uncertainty for love. This chapter explains that a lot of us learn what love looks like long before we ever start dating. If you grew up around inconsistency, emotional distance, or relationships where affection has to be earned, your mind may begin believing that's what love is supposed to feel like, what it's supposed to look like. So later in life, when someone gives you just enough attention to keep you interested, but never enough to make you feel secure, you may mistake the emotional roller coaster for chemistry. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone texts you every day for a week, just 1 week. Then all of a sudden, they ghost you. They disappear. Poof, be gone. Now you're wondering, did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Should I text them first? Then hours later, they finally text you back. Immediately, you feel relieved. You're smiling again. You're excited again. But ask yourself, were you actually happy? Or were you just relieved that your anxiety disappeared? There's a difference. Many people confuse relief with love. That's why emotionally inconsistent relationships can feel so addictive. You're constantly waiting for the next good moment, the next compliment, the next phone call, the next apology, the next, I miss you. Instead of feeling secure, you're constantly chasing reassurance. That's exhausting. The chapter also teaches us the difference between chemistry and compatibility. Chemistry happens fast. Compatibility, that takes time. Chemistry is what gets your attention. Compatibility is what keeps your relationship healthy. Chemistry says, I can't stop thinking about them. Compatibility asks, can I trust them? Chemistry says, they make me feel butterflies. Compatibility asks, do I feel safe being myself around them? Chemistry can happen with almost anyone. Compatibility is much rarer. That's because compatibility isn't based on feeling alone. It's built on trust, consistency, communication, respect, shared values, and emotional safety. One of the biggest lessons I want you to take from this chapter is this. Stop asking, do they give me butterflies? And start asking, do they give me peace? Can I relax around this person? Can I be honest without being punished? Can I trust what they tell me? Do their actions match their words? Because here's something many people don't realize. Healing changes who you are attracted to. The people who once gave you butterflies may eventually give you headaches. The people you once thought were boring may actually be the healthiest people you ever met. Why is that? Because you stop confusing chaos with connection. You stop believing love has to feel stressful. You learn that peace isn't boring. Peace is safe. At the end of this chapter, I want you to remember one sentence. It might be the most important sentence in this entire book. Chemistry might bring two people together, but peace is what keeps them together. Because real love doesn't leave you wondering every day, where do I stand? Real love doesn't keep you anxious. It doesn't make you earn basic respect. Real love allows you to breathe. It allows you to trust, to reset. And that's why peace isn't weakness. Peace is a power move.